Welcome everyone. I'm Russell Alexander. I've been a lawyer with the team here at Russell Alexander Collaborative Family Lawyers for over 20 years. We help families going through separation and divorce. Without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Do comfort animals belong in Canadian courtrooms? Although it's too soon to tell what will happen in Canada, the Pennsylvania courts are taking on an unconventional question: whether comfort animals such as dogs or pets should be allowed to support victims or witnesses in the court process who may be fearful or nervous when giving evidence. The issue arose in context of a 2016 criminal trial before the Pennsylvania Supreme Court in a case called Commonwealth versus Sheron. The accused was involved in a fatal shooting and assault that had been witnessed by an autistic minor. The accused's subsequent trial on various criminal charges. In the trial, the minor witness was allowed to have a dog with her while testifying. The trial proceeded despite the accused's objections about the unconventional accommodation. The dog, a Labrador-Golden Retriever mix, was provided by a canine unit of the county sheriff's department, and it had 2 years of training with the local Seeing Eye organization. Court documents show that the use of the dog was relatively unobtrusive. The animal was led into the courtroom before the jury arrived and was led out of the courtroom only after jurors were excused. The dog remained at the witness stand the whole time the minor gave her evidence to the court and jury members. The accused was ultimately found guilty of third-degree murder and of illegally carrying firearms and was sentenced to between 20 to 47 years in prison. As one of his grounds for appeal, he complained that the presence of the comfort dog was prejudicial to him. It was wrong to allow the dog in the courtroom, he said, since it garnered sympathy with the jury and skewed them towards the prosecutor's case. Plus, the prosecutors failed to establish that the dog was necessary in the circumstances. On appeal, the court once again rejected the accused's argument that he suffered prejudice, noting that he had failed to demonstrate that he suffered any harm due to the trial judge's ruling to allow the minor witness to testify with a dog nearby. The court added, while there was no precedent on this point, Pennsylvania judges had the general power to control proceedings in their own courtrooms, which, in the right scenarios, could encompass the use of comfort animals. In the time since that criminal conviction, the issue has developed a life of its own. In an upcoming hearing, Pennsylvania's High Court will be considering the tailored submissions of a lawyer on both sides to determine whether trial courts do indeed have the authority to craft this kind of accommodation in those rare cases where vulnerable witnesses or a victim may need such canine support. The prosecutor's argument will hinge on the fundamental need to achieve justice, the presumption that, in some cases, comfort animals can quell the fears of such parties and facilitate their ability to testify. The pending ruling will not only give Pennsylvania courts the chance to set formal guidelines for the future courtrooms, it will also revisit the correctness of the earlier ruling on whether the use in the accused's specific trial was sufficiently prejudicial to require a new criminal hearing altogether. Although we've certainly heard of U.S. stories of nervous airline passengers taking comfort animals with them on flights, the proposed use in America's courtrooms appears to be something new. No doubt we will be seeing more of this in Canada as well. What are your thoughts? Should comfort animals be allowed in the courtroom? To learn more about this case, you can read the full article linked in the description below. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment box below. As always, if you liked this video and found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up to let us know. You can subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching.